So this video is going to be showing you how to add on some rear brake lights that Toyota should have given to us off the lot. Gives it a very nice look. It's more visible. It's cute. It's aggressive. Now all I need is a mid spoiler and an actual spoiler, but ignore that. It gets pretty bright too. It gets brighter than that when you actually press the brakes. Okay, so one of the first things you're gonna do is remove these on both sides. And literally it's just some pop tabs. You can do this with your hand. You see? And then just shimmy it out because it's kind of clipped in behind here and under there. So you're just gonna have to shimmy that on out. The only reason I would say not to use a tool is because like the tool might go a little bit too harsh on the piece. It doesn't matter if it breaks, but it kind of does. I'll show you why in 1 second. All right. It matters because when you take it off, the wires under there are exposed. So water can get in there and stuff. Because you know water can get into this part of your hatch door. So next you're gonna take off this, take off this, take off this. And you're gonna need a size 10 wrench to take that off. Now when you get these off, to take this out, all you have to do is grab it up at the top, grab it somewhere down here. I'd say to get close to it and just pull it back, like pull it towards your body. Some people to say to stand this way with your hand right here, another hand right here, and pull back to make sure you don't really break anything. But you can do it any way you want. Just keep a hand right here, pull back, as you might be able to see it's moving right now. Because I didn't make these that tight. Just pull it back, and then you'll see 3 clip-ins with wires on them behind this. You're just gonna unclip those. And then you're ready for the next step. Okay, so we were gonna take off the whole bumper, but then I realized I needed a specific type of screw to get off my mud flaps. So I pulled up on a buddy to have them help me, and they basically showed me how you don't even have to take off your bumper. People will say that's the easiest, but it's definitely not. These are just the attachments for the LED reflectors, well, the wires, but they're in. Maybe not fully, but they're in. Basically, what you're gonna do is, well, first off, you're gonna need to take out your rear lights, which means you gotta unscrew these. Unscrew this also, which is for the bumper. You're gonna pull this back. You don't have to take it off completely, just pull it to where you can see the ground. And you're gonna go in under here, where you can see the reflector is. You're gonna unscrew it, pull it inward or push it out, and then push this in there, the new LED reflector. And you're going to get something that's long enough to go up here. You're just gonna attach the wires at the top and push it up to where you see that it's open up here. And then you connect these together. So I'll say that last part one more time because it might sound a little convoluted when it's really not. You're gonna come behind this, undo the screws that are in there, push it out. There's a pop tab at the top, the screws at the bottom. Push it out with the pop tab where the pop tab is. And then you're gonna put the new LEDs in there, screw it in at the bottom, pop it in at the top, grab your wiring, attach it to the top of something that can go all the way up there. And when it gets up there, grab it, pull it out. Very easy. Very much easier than taking off your whole bumper. Very, very much. So when you are splicing your wires, you have 3 here. You got 3 here. You want to take the longest one and the one that has a circular blah, blah, blah. And you're going to splice it to this one. Now, how you're going to do this is you're going to go basically by color. Red to red, black to black, and the white one is going to go to the blue. This is where your connectors here come in. I don't know if you're going to use a T-wire, T-tap, quick splices, or whichever. That's where this comes in. Be careful with your splicing, obviously. Okay, I'll be honest. By now I'm a little pissed. So the tips of these do not stick inside of the wire connectors. Like, you're gonna have to splice it somewhere down, like move this down, splice it somewhere down, and that, yeah, that's making it stick. But these, there's tape on them just because they're sticking at the top. Like, dealing with these things is so annoying. But they are stuck in there, so honestly, I might just leave them like that until I order, which I'm literally about to order some, like, they're in the shape of a T, and they are wire connectors from Lowe's. I'll probably put a link in the description because when I went into the store to get them, they weren't available, but they're clear, and bro, that would have made this so much easier. Oh my gosh. I'm stressed, but I'm about to make sure this works. Because if it does, I'm not fucking with it. But I am going to do what I did to that last black one on the other side. Because that did make it easier. Would you look at that? It worked. The tape and everything worked. Thank God. Oh my gosh. I got a boo-boo. I'm surprised it didn't happen quicker. I'm so clumsy. Anyway, this is what I mean. Instead of using the tips, go somewhere towards the middle or, you know, the end of wherever you cut it down to, so that when you splice them onto here, it will actually hold. It'll actually hold that. All right. It makes it easier too, because what I'd say is to just line up where you got those spliced off. Ooh, my hand. And then stick it into the splicer you're using together. So then you don't have to like go back and forth and try and figure out where it's spliced at. Is it touching the metal so that it's connected? Like blah, 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 blah. Ooh, the cut was deep. I was literally just gushing blood from my finger. I'm good though. Plug it back in, it's gonna plug in like this. The yellow circular one at the bottom next to the brown with the gray up top. You're gonna slide it in there. Be careful of the green. You want this chrome piece to go into that white hole on top of the black one. And then, well, from there, it just slides out also, so.